everybody, it's Mrs. Fitz, and we're going to get ready to do our 4th and 5th grade lesson today. It is going to be a folk art piece with its tradition steeped in Mexico. We're getting ready for Cinco de Mayo, so that should be fun. As you see, I made my top, got lots of flowers because, you know, their stuff has got lots of flowers. I got my Frida. See, Frida's got her flowers and a monkey. Maybe we'll do a monkey drawings at some point. And of course, I have my little crown of flowers up here and everything. And my Frida earrings. See you guys? There you go, Frida. All right, so we're gonna actually do today a rooster. So we're gonna do a Mexican folk tale. This shows up in folk art all the time. Lots of animals. Again, it's agrarian society, meaning it's agriculture. So you're going to see a lot of animals in Mexican art. Lots of beautiful, vibrant colors, flowers. So you can draw the flowers on the paper, or you can do like we did with our wreath and cut them out and add a whole bunch, lots of different colors. That's up to you. Or you could do a border around it in a nice pattern, and I can show you how to do one of those. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. I do have step-by-step directions. There you go. So I did it so that you can go follow along, and we're going to do it together as well. And when I talk about patterns for folk art, this is like a border. So you're going to see a border sheet that talks about folk art, or not talks about it, shows you some borders. And of course, y'all know how I feel about patterns, which wants to run out of my way. Patterns, and we're gonna, I'll include this in the video or on the website, so you have options for patterns. But you know, you can use all kinds of patterns. It doesn't have to be the ones I do. Okay, so let's start with, I'm gonna turn us down now. And we're gonna start with a pattern, like a patterned border. So again, here are the pattern borders. And I'm gonna look at one, and I think I'm gonna do it a little different than the picture I did. Again, you guys wanna use pencil, but I'm gonna use marker so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna pull this off here so that I don't make any marks on the next paper. And I'm gonna go and just do a wavy line all the way around the edge. So I'm giving myself the first part of my border. Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna mirror that. I'm gonna do a parallel one. Parallel lines means that it does not what? They do not converge. They do not cross over. So I'm making parallel lines. I also see this in gymnastics with what they call the parallel bars. Okay, so we have our 2 lines. And, what do you think we should add to this? I think maybe we should add a little zigzag line on the outside, inside actually. And remember, a zigzag line has points like shark teeth. What might get you in the mood is listening to some Spanish music. Always gets me in the mood for anything fun and colorful. I don't understand a lot of it, but I still like it. And as I've told you, I know poquito when it comes to Espanol. So we got our zigzag line, and I'm gonna finish it off. So, and then you could add other things in here. I'm gonna add some circles. So this one is just doing a border. around where we're gonna put our chicken rooster. I think I'm gonna just add a line. It could be a curly line if you want. I'm just gonna do a dashed, a broken line. It's almost, a border is like making a frame to make things look a little fancy. So we have our border so that you can do that. And then you color it. So we're going to put that aside. And now we're going to work on the rooster. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to follow along with my steps that I drew for you over here. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a nice sign of an S curvy line. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go down and I'm going to come up. See, so it's like a nice big wave S curve line, okay? Then I'm going to bring it down and 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm looping it. There you go. So that's the second thing. Then we're gonna come from the tail and we're gonna come here and we're gonna curve it all the way up, nice big U. But note I did not put it right to the edge of this part. I went in a little bit. Okay, then we're gonna add his wing. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. There's his wing. I could have done it a little further in, but that's okay. All right, then we have to add part for his legs. So I'm gonna do a big U here and then just connect a little one right there. There you go. All right, legs. They have 2. I usually start out with here, a diagonal, 2 diagonal lines, 1 from each hoop, another diagonal line down, another diagonal line down. Okay, now I'm gonna do a second one. Again, parallel, and then add his feet. Okay, there's his feet. All right. Once we have that, we're going to add his eye, his beak, which is 2 triangles, his little gobbler, and top of his head. So there we go. I got the top part of my chicken. Now, to finish it off, we need some tail feathers. And that's up to you. Curved lines work best. We have a nice chicken. So we want to do that. You have your chicken. I won't even add another feather right here. It's up to you if you think it's not as poofy as it should be. All right. Now, normally I would say trace it in marker and then color it. But we want to add some patterns. So remember, I already talked to you about the pattern sheet. And we wanted, as you can see here, I added patterns in before I, see the patterns? Before I do anything on my chicken. So we're going to add some patterns. Now I'm going to use some colored markers because I think that they can stand out a little bit more. But if you don't have color markers, now remember, you can do this in marker, you can do this in crayon, you can do this in colored pencil, you can do it in paint if you want. If you have it, use any art materials you have. But we're going to add some different things to our rooster. Different patterns. Now remember, some of this is the same things that you've done before. Like we've done the curved bumpy line, MMM. You could add that kind of pattern. Then I added going to add. So you want to do your own pattern. You don't want to do my pattern. I'd love to see different things. I'm just quickly showing you how I'm using the colors and patterns. Remember, a pattern is something I don't see once, I don't see twice. I have to see at least 3 times or more for it to be a pattern. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Maybe, I think I'm just gonna copy. See, I'm using different colors in here. Because I want to add patterns to each area. Back to another zigzag line. And once you have all your patterns down, then you can go back and color it again with your colored pencils, markers, crayons, paint. But that's up to you. Again, don't just give me zigzag lines and stripes. Try to make them a little fancier. And again, make sure that you color it in and add either flowers or a border, okay? You want to have either one around it, okay? I'm looking forward to seeing all your work. And I hope you like it. And again, like you said, have some festive music. And when you're done, put it up. Maybe have some salsa and some chips. And have a little celebration. Because it's the weekend now. See you guys next week. Bye.